Hey, what up people? This is Luiz. We are starting the very first video for the social table, and here we have some special and very great guests. We have Patrick. He's from Germany. He has been living here in Brazil, and we are going to discuss a little bit of the German culture. And we have a real traveler person who is Stephanie.
Hi.
She has visited 11 countries and 4 continents, and she is here to join us today. Well, it's gonna be a very cultural thing, and I want to highlight something. I'm the only one that has never been abroad. Anyway, it's gonna be a great place to learn. Well, what up, Patrick? Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the table. Hello, Stephanie.
Hi, good morning.
How's it going, everybody?
Great.
This is great. Well, so I think here in this table, I am the only one who has not the only one, but I have more questions than both of you have, especially because I have never been abroad. And I don't know how the culture is in other country. So, Patrick, how is it to live in another country?
It's strange because every country has its own lifestyle, and the weather is different too. Because in Germany it's cold, and here it's very, very hot.
Really?
Really hot. I like it. I prefer it, but it's sometimes hard. Really hard for me.
Well, the food, we were talking about culture, and when I talk about culture, the first thing that comes to my mind is food.
Yeah.
What do you miss most about the food in Germany? And what are the main differences that you can realize when you came here?
The kind of meat you eat here is different from Germany. In Germany we eat more pork.
Okay.
And because it's because of the weather, and the meat in Germany is really expensive. It's more expensive than here, and
So it's less common.
yeah, no, it depends. Everyone has his own food habits, and some people don't like to spend much money with food in Germany. They don't really like to spend money because Germans are famous for being yeah, exactly. And they say to each other, we are like that, and they are fine with it. I think the main dish I miss is, I don't know how to say in English. It's called Vienna beef.
Also, it's a beef.
Yeah, it's a beef.
Not pork. I was expecting something sausage, frankfurter.
No, frankfurter is good, but not that much.
Not your favorite.
Not my favorite. My favorite food is the Vienna beef, and it's very common there. When you go to a restaurant, many people eat it, and it's really good with a cold beer.
So
Everything goes
French fries.
with a cold beer.
Yeah.
do you think in Germany people eat more healthy than Brazilians do?
No, Brazilians eat more healthy
Really?
than Germans.
Vegetables,
Yeah.
beans.
Because in Germany we don't have vegetables, so it has to be imported from Portugal, from Italy, from Spain, from Brazil. The bananas come from Brazil, the coffee comes from
It's
Brazil.
agriculture.
Yeah.
Soil.
Yes, only cucumbers come from Poland. It's nearby, but even so it's
It's imported.
expensive because it's imported. The only good thing in Germany is that the prices are very good balanced with your salary.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's fair, and they cannot raise the prices without any explanation.
Oh, that makes sense.
The people, the German, they say, too expensive. It's 2 cents more expensive, I don't want to buy it.
And you were shocked when you saw the price of tomatoes in Brazil. Like
Because-
one week they cost €2, next week they are like 8.
Yes.
And there's no explanation
No
at all.
explanation. This is the price.
I think somebody like, oh, I feel like today I'm gonna rise tomatoes price.
That's it.
That's how Brazilians do it. That's crazy. And there is a big question which is about beer. What about German beer and Brazilian beer? Do you feel like there is a big difference, a huge difference between them?
Yeah, not only because of the taste, but because German beer is original. We can say it's the most original beer in the world because Germans made beer.
They started
They started everything. The first beer brewery is in Germany. It's working until now.
It's worth a visit.
For about 1 century, already more than 1 century. And it's called Luiz Stephanie. It's the most delicious beer of all German beers, of course. And the Brazilian beer, they are not that evolved. It's only starting.
Simple kinds.
Yeah, but I already I've seen that the Brazilians now want to bring better beers.
Oh,
They are making their own beer in their own way, and it's getting every time better. I have many friends. They make beer at home. They make the study in the internet, online, Google.
This is a recent culture in Brazil.
Yes.
I think, for the past 5 years maybe.
Yeah.
Because until recently we just had like 3 brands
Yeah.
that ruled the country and we didn't have any other options. But I
Now-
think we are evolving as you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank God we have more options.
Yes, it's really good.
well, like in German, like you said, like I don't know when you got out of that country when you moved into Brazil. I think when did you move to Brazil?
2011.
Okay, 2011. You were 14, like
Yeah.
14 years old. Okay, and when you were at that age, were you drinking already? Because I've heard once that of course I know you were. I think you were just by the laugh. Because once I was like listening to or watching something, I don't remember so well because I listen to a lot of podcasts, and the person said, well, I'm from the United States, I moved to Germany, and I don't drink USA beer at all because when I prove the best, which is from Germany, I don't want to taste like USA beer again because there's a big difference.
Yes.
And they see like other place maybe the beer is not so good as it is in Germany.
And when you are used to something and taste something better, it's great.
It's hard to go back.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you were minor age, right? You were 14 when you left
Yeah.
Germany.
The minor age is for drinking beer is when you are 16 years
Oh,
old.
16.
With 16 you can drink wine and beer,
Nice.
but I was 14, so I was drinking some beer.
Yeah. But with your parents,
No,
permission?
no, without it.
Permission, that's amazing. Very good.
Just with my friends. They said,
Who never did?
who never did? You are in the right place. Brazil, there's no law.
Don't say that.
Like for drink, not like so strict as other countries.
Yeah, but our minor age here is 18.
18, yeah.
So I think it's more strict.
I started with 16, but
Yeah.
I'm going. We can come up with the next question.
No, talking about food again, I was going to ask you what is your favorite Brazilian dish?
My favorite Brazilian dish. That's a hard question because there are many.
I was
I
afraid
think-
you would say I don't like this.
No,
But
Brazilian food is
really
really good.
Great.
I think my favorite dish is feijoada.
Oh, I love that.
It's impossible to like it.
That is amazing. I love feijoada.
I like the simple Brazilian food. I think it's much better than many other expensive or difficult
Exotic.
food. Yeah, I don't have to. It's the simple Brazilian food is the most delicious for me. The meat and the rice. The rice is very different from German. German rice is horrible.
Really?
Yeah, it's
It's not
terrifying.
salty like here.
No,
Because here I
it's-
think we
it-
prepare with garlic,
Yeah.
salt, and it's
But
magic.
it's not the temper, it's the quality of the rice. It's really bad quality. And
Talking about agriculture again.
yeah, and at home my father's Brazilian. we always had rice at home in Germany, but how do you eat bad rice? So my mother went to a Chinese store and buy the rice there. It was expensive, but quality was much better.
Hey, what up guys? This is the first part of the video and there is the second one coming up. So stay tuned for the second video and don't forget, subscribe to the channel and see you!